Everyone acts like getting fitter is just a matter of knowing what to do, right? Alex, give me the workouts. Alex, just tell me what to eat. Alex, does this look a good diet to you? The thing is, that's 90% of the questions I get on a daily basis. Those are the main questions. Almost never from someone here, hey, Alex, can you tell me how to actually succeed? But here's a little secret that the pros know that most amateurs don't. The reality is that behind everything you do, it doesn't matter if it's a successful relationship, if it's being healthy, if it's being happy, if it's being fit, are success habits. There are fundamental success principles, and in today's video, I want to share with you this success pyramid that's behind the scenes of whether or not you actually succeed or fail when it comes to losing weight, getting fitter, and living better. What's up guys, this is Alex Hine over at modernhealthmonk.com, and I want to tell you a bit about this underlying success philosophy I've talked about. When I interviewed people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off years later, the questions I asked them were not the things you would expect, because I knew that anyone could find some kind of diet to lose weight and get fitter. But the people that were ultimately successful, they did something very differently. And what they did was they focused on the right habits, not this diet or that workout. So when I asked them certain questions, like rather than what did you eat, I said, how did you stay motivated? How did you cultivate new habits? How did you break bad habits? And I discovered this idea that there's a success pyramid behind all of us. Think about being married, for example, or being in a relationship. Let's say you're extremely insecure, all right? All these problems happen in your relationship because you don't trust your partner. And you read all these books and all these things to change about the relationship, go on more dates, act more sexy, do all this stuff, all these tactics, but the relationship doesn't get better because you as an individual have not gotten better. And we change all these things. We try to change all the external, the facade, the diets, the dating tips, the marriage improvement tips, without changing who we are. And that's because there's a blueprint that's far deeper than whatever tactic we're applying. And the blueprint determines success or failure. So just like in a marriage, we can change anything. We can pursue all these tactics, but if we don't fix the jealousy and the insecurity, well, then nothing's gonna change really. That problem still exists because it's a bundle of habits. And just like with weight loss, if we fail to stay consistent, or if we can't stay on a plan long enough to see results, we need to improve something about ourselves. We need to improve those fundamental success habits. So behind everything that you do is this pyramid. And the pyramid is comprised of things like your mindset, your beliefs about how hard or easy it's going to be to lose weight, whether or not you can do it, whether or not you've failed before. There are things like your level of innate discipline or cultivated discipline, or how good you are at creating habits. There are things like how focused you are and how consistent you are, and so on. And it's only on top of all these things that the diet or the workout works. So is it really about being more disciplined as an individual, or is it about getting a new diet? Is it really about being consistent, or looking yet again for another workout plan? Is it a matter of doing the latest fad detox, or is it a matter of keeping your mind focused on one plan at a time and just on the road ahead? So I want to give you an action step, a tiny habit for today, which is I want you to write down your success pyramid. Remove all the aspects, the external things related to your diet and to losing weight. Remove the diet, the workout plan, the books, the pills, the supplements, and then start writing what determines whether or not I succeed or I fail at going after this diet plan. Really think about that. Write down your success pyramid like we talked about here, and then consider this. The pros prepare the night before. They know when those habits are and what they look like. Their fridge is stocked. That is where you win. You win the night before. The night before is when you win, not the day of. Pros, for example, know that fundamental habits like preparing the night before determine success more than what plan you even follow. They know that if I write down the habits I have to do tomorrow, if I write down, hey, I've got to cook in bulk and I make a reminder with Siri on my phone, they know that if they do that for tomorrow, they're going to win the day. They're going to master the day. They're going to master the day and they're going to win. They're going to do the success habits that get them to the body and the health they want. Amateurs are more focused on what plan do I do? What workout do I do? What book do I read? What supplement do I take? What pill do I take? All right. The pros fundamental success habits. The amateurs, what tactic can I apply today? So your tiny habit for today is to, number one, create your success pyramid. Number two, focus on that foundation, those foundational habits. Set aside time every day for your mindset work, for learning how to create better habits, for being more disciplined. Number three, stack your key habits only on top of that. And I want you to think of this as your updated Dream Body roadmap. Because in my course Dream Body, this is the fundamental premise that I can take anybody and I can give them the best diet in the world and say, this is not only backed by science, but thousands of my students have been through it and have lost weight. And they'll fail because they don't have the fundamental success habits. If we don't have that foundation right, nothing works. And then we do diet after diet. I mean, you know it personally. I see it every single day. In Dream Body, we start with the fundamental success habits, those weight loss habits of the successful 5% or even 1%. I help you cultivate that, and then you go on to succeed with no matter what diet you're on. Right now, I want you to leave a comment below. Let me know what is one fundamental habit pyramid habit you can add right on there. Beyond what I mentioned, give me something you can add right there below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is, come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.